Good day everybody, this is Pillar from Tales Productions and welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is a free-to-play account playing through the story of a 23rd century Starfleet officer, and we are currently working through the New Frontiers storyline. In the last episode we completed of Signs and Portents with a bigger introduction to the Zenkathi and what they're all about and what they're doing. Not good things. Spoilers, not good. But today we're moving on to Survivor, which apparently to do with Admiral Tanay? We'll see. Let's hail.
Some time ago, there was a temporal disruption involving the USS Enterprise C. We thought the matter was fully resolved, but there was an oversight. We need to find one of the Enterprise C survivors, a temporal duplicate of Starfleet Admiral Tanay. Until we reconcile her displacement, the timeline is in jeopardy. There's one person in particular that can provide the location of the survivors.
Oh.
Sela of Romulus.
That works.
We believe she's operating in the Cytor system. Meet me there to search for Sela and enlist her aid.
Wow, okay, so we are bringing Sela back into it. She just keeps popping up, doesn't she? Oh wow, and more set items. Jeez. Loads of stuff. Alright, cool.
Stay safe out there.
Let's go find Sela then. Who is not here. I should have actually checked that, shouldn't I? Yeah, in the base quadrant. Alright. There we go. I'll head over there and I will meet you there. Oh, so here we are coming up to the Cytor system. And I don't know where in here I need to be. There we go. Begin Survivor. Now entering the Cytor system, no sign of any ships on sensors, Romulan or otherwise. Admiral, Transporter Room 1 reports that Agent Daniels has just beamed in. Alright, welcome aboard, Agent. What's your take on all this? Not that you should be alive, by the way, but okay.
If she's here, we'll need to draw her out. Sela's not easily found if she doesn't want to be. In the meantime, there's a structure on one of the larger asteroids, but the mineral content there is making long-range scanning difficult. I recommend we take a closer look.
I think she might be there. Alright, what sort of structure?
Looks like a small base of some kind. Industrial, possibly military. Whatever it is, it's running at low power. We'll get a better idea at close range.
Understood, take us in closer.
Our intel shows a lot of Romulan activity in this system, in Sela's name.
Oh.
Command believes she's planning an assault of some kind and gathering tactical resources.
On who? I do not get it. And why do we think Sela may have more information on the Enterprise C? I know the idea is that that she is the daughter of Tasha Yar, the survivor of Enterprise C, right? Or something like that. So are we thinking she might know something from that? Possibly. More possibly not, I'd say.
This looks like an abandoned Tal Shiar base, or what's left of one.
That looks a bit messy. Looks nice, actually. I like this model.
It looks like the interior has been stripped of anything useful over
Pretty
an
cool.
extended period of time. This could be the work of Sela's forces. They've been... Wait! Picking up enemy contacts. Romulan ships decloaking.
Classic. Shields up and red alert, I guess.
Romulans are going under cloak. They're disengaging.
Excuse me? Oh,
Those ships
he was
were
dead.
older, but battle-ready and in good repair. It's unusual of them to run so quickly. We should stay sharp. There's probably more of them out there waiting under cloak. In the meantime, we damage their propulsion systems in the fight. They're leaking plasma.
Alright. Helm, follow that plasma trail.
As long as they keep leaking plasma, we
Where?
can follow their trail.
Wait. Oh, it is literally
They're
this
not
plasma
trying
trail.
to lose us. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Through the donut asteroid, obviously, like every single ship does in every single mission. I like it. Ooh, this is a nice asteroid. Ooh.
Unidentified ship, you are trespassing in sovereign Romulan space, and you are outnumbered. Surrender now.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, it's you again.
All right, stand down.
No. You are still trespassing in my space, and I could use a new ship for my armada.
All right, red alert, tactical fire to disable only. Oh, Sealer. Ooh, that was painful. Ow, 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 ow. That was cool, actually. I destroyed most of them before they got to me. Super happy with that. Yeah, some may say lucky, but I say cool.
Fine, we'll talk. Cut to the chase and tell me what it is you want.
What's going on here? That was a bit weird. Information, specifically, on the location of certain Tal Shiar prisoners.
Ah, I'd wondered when you'd get around to looking for the Enterprise C survivors.
Yeah, how come we haven't questioned her about that before, actually? That's a good point. Where are they?
When the Enterprise C survivors were taken, my father agreed to let the rest of the crew live, so long as Lieutenant Yar served as his concubine. She was executed, but my father held to his word. I am aware of their location, but I will only take you there if you agree to bring me with you.
If you come with us, you agree to be arrested. No tricks.
And what assurances do I have that I won't simply be executed? I will not agree to my death.
We will make arrangements for incarceration, not execution. And you know the Federation.
If I agree to this,
We wouldn't execute.
I will be held in house arrest, somewhere reasonably pleasant by my own standards. I will not be cut off from access to the outside world, and I will not be given any sort of death penalty. Further, you will allow my crew and their ships to go without harassment.
Okay, I'm sure such arrangements can be made. Prepare to be on board. We always let her off easy, don't we? That hardly sounded like a prison sentence.
The survivors of the Enterprise C were sent to a Tal Shiar prison world. Set a course for the Pictet system.
Pictet.
I shall make my way to the bridge of this quaint little ship.
Little? Wharf reference. I like it. Very well. Helm, plot a course. Except I have a big ship, right? It's a carrier type ship. It's massive. It's about the same size as that. I mean, come on. Course laid in for the Pictet system, Admiral. Ready to warp. Do it. Some captains say engage. I prefer do it. Each to their own. Oh, I love the new colours. That is so good.
Several Tholian ships on sensors,
Ooh.
along with some unusual temporal fluctuations.
Yeah.
Tholians dislike anything involving time travel. We should be cautious. If they think we're responsible, they may become hostile.
Agreed. Anything you'd like to add, Sealer?
This is the Pictet system, one of many worlds where the Tal Shiar would send assets important enough to keep, but not threatening enough to kill. Supplies to this world stopped when Hobus was destroyed, but the Enterprise C crew are proven survivors. I admit the Tholians being here is new. Surely they won't be too difficult for you to handle.
Builds up. No, we've killed Tholians before, don't worry. If there's anything we're good at, it's killing Tholians. But what is this temporal anomaly? That's more worrying.
The anomaly will be eradicated. Leave now.
Ooh. Hello? This is cool. I actually remember every other fight I've had against these Tholian web people, and I've just gone straight out and nothing stopped me. That's the first time I've actually got caught on the edge of one of them. But that's interesting.
The Tholians were performing a detailed scan on that anomaly. Something caused it to destabilize quickly. Not a good sign.
Interesting. The other one this way? Yeah. How long has it been since the Enterprise C then? If she was the daughter of Yar, then it's obviously been less than a lifetime's worth. So they could still be alive. They'll be old, because she's a fully grown woman now. She's done some wonderful things in her life. They'd be pretty old, right?
The anomaly will be purged, as will you. Vengeance for the fallen.
There you go. I think that's why I've always been using Fire at Will when it comes up. I think that's why I've always just made it out without having to really think about it. Nice. Ooh, I completed the endeavor. Awesome. Okay, so that one disappeared too.
Another temporal anomaly. It was emitting high levels of tachyon radiation and chronotons before it dispersed. I'll need more data, but I think it was an unstable gateway into transdimensional space.
I see.
Scan one. I want to see what they were so interested in.
You do not give orders on my ship, Sealer. How are you even in the comms? Shouldn't you be in the brig?
My most sincere apologies. I am so used to command and to quick efficiency. I just thought perhaps it would be better if we continued with the mission before more Tholians show up. We can stand around and talk if you like.
Yeah. No, set a course for the anomaly, Sealer. Remember your place. Oh, bit of a weird thing to say. Right, where are we going? Is it this way? A little bit?
Based on
Okay.
these readings, I believe I've found an origin point for these anomalies. They're coming from the planet below. I suggest sending an away team down to collect data.
Right, let's get down and... Wait, shields up. Tholians. Ow.
All clear. We should check out the planet while we can.
Not much point in that then, alright. So the anomalies are coming from the planet. So someone from the Enterprise C is making them happen? Weird.
I am detecting signs of habitation, but there's a lot of temporal disturbances down there. They're making it hard to obtain a clear reading at this distance.
Let's go down for a closer look. Dealer.
Assemble your most able crewmen and... My apologies. This is your ship. You give the orders.
Indeed. Daniel, Sealer, you're with me. Let's beam down and see what's happening. Oh, okay, fine. My two most fun don't get to come. It has just ticked over 10 o'clock, so if all you guys that normally watch on Twitch could give Twitch another go, that'd be great. I just want to see if that makes a difference. And numbers on Twitch are generally good at this time.
We've beamed down into an open courtyard within what's left of the Tal Shiar prison. Doesn't look like it's been inhabited for some time. I'm reading a number of temporal anomalies nearby, but my tricorder's having trouble analyzing the data. We're going to need to get closer.
Understood.
The shipments of supplies stopped long ago. Anyone alive down here will have a hard time. I suppose that's too bad for Admiral Tanay.
Who said anything about Admiral Tanay?
That is what this is about, isn't it? There are two of her and no one else. If you find her, I doubt she will be alive.
Interesting. We're going to search for her regardless. Yeah, so I guess everyone else died in one timeline anyway, right? Interesting. All right. I am just amazed by this scenery. This is incredible. This is far better than any other planet. I mean, the last one, I mean, this sort of series of planetary locations is far better. This is incredible. So good. Look at this.
This world was abandoned by the Tal Shiar decades ago. I doubt there's anyone left. The survivors of the Enterprise C might have left personal items behind.
This datapad dates back to the late 23rd century. It lacks power, but it should work once it's recharged.
If you can power it up, there could be useful data on it. Okay. Look at this. It's great. It is just great. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. I need to be a little bit more observant. I had not spotted this. Okay, that's interesting. That looks like a working farm in there. Not too old. Ooh. Oh my. Okay, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Let's look at this.
This place hasn't been inhabited for a while. Thing is, the tricorder is giving a range of time from 3 months to 30 years. We're dealing with some serious temporal flux here.
That could be a problem. Keep moving. Can I go in here?
That's one of the temporal anomalies. I wouldn't recommend entering its area of effect.
Okay.
From what I'm reading here, contact with the anomaly will do considerable damage to anything organic. That being said, I believe we can deal with this. Stand over there, and between the two of us, we should be able to nullify the anomaly.
Okay, understood. Okay, for science, let's have a quick. Right? Right, okay, it does hurt. Tarsi, don't. Oh. If I'd have lost Tarsi, then, well, I'd have been fine. Disrupt temporal anomaly. So when you say me and you will be able to do it together, you mean me. Okay, good. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that must be when it was like current and in use then. Nice. That is really interesting and a really good effect, a really nice effect. I like that a lot. A lot. That's really good.
Someone's been here recently. The tricorder's picking up numerous signs of habitation in the area. By the look of things, someone stripped this area of all useful items and moved on.
We should move on then too. We'll need to find a way past the gates.
This gate appears to have been locked from the outside. Perhaps they knew about the anomaly but didn't have the means to handle it. There's a manual override over there near our beam down site. We can use it to open the gates.
Okay, the controls appear to be behind some gates and more temporal anomalies.
When we disrupted this anomaly, it seemed to fracture, forcing more anomalies into our timeline. I think we might be able to use that to our benefit, though. I'll stay here and act as an anchor. Find the best spot and use your tricorder to emit the dispersal pattern again. We should be able to push those bubbles away from the gate controls. If you get stuck, I'll be able to get you out of trouble.
Interesting, alright. I'll disperse the anomalies and make a push to the gate controls. Okay.
The gate controls are trapped within an anomaly.
Oh no.
We'll have to disperse it to use them.
When he said somebody's been here recently, though, does he mean someone's been here recently, but this was back in time, so someone's been here back in time recently? Wait, that's overthinking it probably. Alright, a bit weird. Right, can I go this way? Oh, I've got to go. I go left. I go here.
Looks like some of the closed gateways are rusted now.
Oh.
Find another spot.
Oh, okay, so that's moved that, and now I can go this way. Oh boy.
I think I can see a clear path to the controls.
Around here? Oh, okay. What that? So, the way that was described, I was expecting like a puzzle, but it really wasn't. It was like a Just stand here and press a button, go to the next thing and press a button. But that could have been done a bit better as a puzzle. Like you've got to push these out of the way and
The
make your
gate's
way
open.
through.
Try to disperse where you are. It should open an escape path for you.
Like, that's a fairly common puzzle to do as well. Like there's some really old games like that, so that could have been good. And that's a clear way out. Yeah, weird. Interesting. Yeah, like, I'm not sure, even without the arrows, that really wouldn't have been much of a puzzle. You need sort of a top-down point of view so that you can see where things are and how moving them will affect. So the arrows were probably put in just because it was a poorly designed puzzle. If you could, maybe if you had somebody up on this sort of gangplank that could look down and see how the effect would sort of play out, that would be interesting. Could have been done slightly better. Alright, so it is this way. Hello, Daniels.
Excellent. The gate's open, and we can continue our search for Tanae. Well done. Before
Where's
we move
Ia?
on, I've managed to bring the datapad online again. It
Oh,
might
yeah.
contain clues on what happened. Looks like it's a personal unit. The primary user is Lieutenant Tasha Yar of Starfleet.
Are you certain?
Give me that! The first entry dates to 2389, nearly 40 years after she was executed. Or at least 40 years after she was supposed to have been executed.
Steeler was lied to. This is how it feels. Let's see the entry.
I am Natasha Yar, Security Chief for the Federation Starship Enterprise D.
Awesome.
Well, at least that's who I was. For the past 40 years, I've been Tal Shiar Prisoner 24601.
24601.
That changed a week ago. Our regular supply drops from the Star Empire stopped 3 months ago. The guards started caring too much about what might be going on elsewhere in the quadrant and caring too little about their prisoners. We were able to overpower them.
So 24601 is Les Miserables reference, right? 24601 is the prisoner, the main guy who's the prisoner at the start, I think, right?
We've managed to recover some data pads like this one, but there isn't enough here for us to call for help or escape. I'm leaving this record in case anyone comes looking for us. Sela,
Oh,
if you find this, I still love you. I've missed you. Lieutenant Yar was supposed to have been executed. My father said it happened. There were witnesses. How can... Clearly, there was some judicious alteration of history.
so it would appear.
The Enterprise C survivors were here, but something drove them away. Something more than the loss of supplies. We should continue looking for the survivors. Your duplicate of Tanae may yet be alive on this rock.
Oh, your father lied to you. Oh, wow, that's rubbing in a little bit. Your father lied to you.
It would not have been the first time. No doubt he thought she might still have been useful in some way. I can see the pity in your eyes. Keep it. His decision allowed me to become the person I am. I do not regret that.
What? What a weird way of thinking. I just think it might be hard to hear now. Tasha was alive all that time.
Look, there's a path ahead.
Weird. Yeah, I was right. 24601. That's a Les Miserables reference. And a good one too.
This
Ooh.
anomaly looks more stable than the others. It's probably less deadly, but let's not find out now.
Oh, less deadly. That's fine then. I wasn't sure how hard these spiders would be, so I did the whole setting up, and it looks like it was completely unnecessary. Even the bridge is a really nice design. I suppose they're not... Yeah, they don't have individual collision objects on them. But still, that's really cool. Really nice design. I like it a lot. Alright, examine half-buried datapad.
The generators died and no one knows why. Richard thinks it might have been the big predators. Tanae thinks she might be able to salvage some of the parts. I hope she can. She's been glaring over the remains for the last 3 hours. 2 more dead. We can't stay here. The animals know the fence won't harm them anymore. I rigged an early warning system. using a trick I learned growing up on Turkana 4, but that won't stop them. We took a vote, and we're moving. We'll build a new settlement in the old secondary supply bunker the Tal Shiar abandoned 20 years ago. The surviving guard has agreed to guide us there. Loyalty to the Tal Shiar fades when you've been stranded with the inmates.
Ah. That's quite cool. I like that. So, can I scan this? All right. Sealer first.
Lieutenant Yar never discussed Turkana 4. When I was older, I discovered why. She was a survivor. It is clear that her arrangement with my father was just that. Obviously, she continued that trait into her existence here. There's more ground to cover.
Indeed. Let's keep following the path.
There's another unstable anomaly.
Wow. Actually, I was alive all this time. Man, that's so cool.
The anomaly has left some of the rock in a molten state.
Yeah. Disperse?
You took readings in orbit. Surely we should continue looking. Clearly, these anomalies must be connected to your mission. Now, while you take a leisurely stroll through the jungle, I will be moving on. It appears that there are more survivors than initially believed.
On that, we're in agreement. Let's keep searching. He's cool. I like Sealer, actually.
There's a lot of interference, but I think I'm picking up a life sign. Tanae!
Go away! Leave this place!
All right, then. Nah, not really. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, I was outside it. Awesome. Come on, here, move. Doctor, heal thyself. There we go.
No, no!
What's up, friend?
Please, not again! Stay away! Stay away!
It's stuttery. Bit weird. Oh. Oh, she got a bit mad because she's travelling.
It seems your
Through
duplicate
time.
Tanae is still alive, and she isn't pleased to see you. I don't really blame her. I wasn't exactly thrilled to see you again either.
Thanks. I see a structure ahead. Let's check it out.
She's run off, but there's an even larger anomaly close by.
Why aren't we following her? Well, obviously I want to
It
check
looks
this out
like
too,
it
so
was
fair
a
enough.
structure at one point, but I doubt
Another
any
temporal
survivors would
anomaly, and
remain
this
in
one
a
is larger than
ruin
the
like
last.
This.
There are temporal eddies moving through the area and a few stable locations between them. Now, if you establish temporal stabilizers in these 3 locations, we can disperse the anomaly and get a better look at the area.
Okay.
Hopefully, the Enterprise C survivors were able to escape the area before this happened.
Understood. Can I get in this then? And then travel with it? That could be really cool. Take me through. Oh, awesome. Oh.
There's a
Oh.
stable pocket ahead of you. Set up the first stabilizer there.
That's great. That's much better.
That's the first stabilizer. 2 more to go.
So what happened, like, just as a test? Just as a little test. Oh, okay, yeah, don't do that. You can step out of it a little bit in some places. Okay. So if I go a little bit out, fine. Okay, it's a little bit off, but still good. Still really good. Here we go, disrupt the anomaly.
Incredible.
Awesome.
Dispersing the anomaly restored more than I expected. We should look for clues.
That was much better. I like that. Okay, clues. Clues. Apparently there's one in here. Yeah.
We found an entire grove of saplings.
Looking rough.
Richard swears the same area was full of towering trees last week. He might be mistaken. We're both getting older. I thought I saw a Romulan in the brush. He was wearing a 22nd century style uniform. When I looked again, he was gone. Maybe I'm going senile. Richard insists I'm too young. Maybe it's because the outside world has been on my mind. Sela has been on my mind. I wonder what happened to her. While her father was a Tal Shiar general, he spared my life in the end. Perhaps he wasn't petty and cruel to her. I hope he wasn't. If you should find this, happy 50th birthday, Sela.
Wow.
I have missed you. I only regret we were separated.
That was a while ago as well, so Sela's getting on.
Shelter ruined, last tricorder gone, half our stores destroyed, 5 dead. The hunters and gatherers returned to find many dead and unconscious. I used my emergency medic training, but I was a security officer, not a doctor. Devek might not make it.
Why? What killed them?
None of them can remember what happened. Without the tricorder, we can't scan the area, or for internal injuries.
Ooh.
I suspect that there is something on the planet causing anomalies of some kind. Tanae has not reacted well. She's been talking to herself and keeping apart from everyone. A problem for later. Survival now.
So was this actually more recently than I'm thinking? I mean, is there a chance Tasha Yar could still be on the planet? Are we going to meet Tasha Yar? OMG. I'm not ready for this.
Some sort of temporal inversion happened here. Some of the rock returned to an earlier molten state, while some of the building materials aged over 200 years. Anyone standing close to these objects would have been affected as well. Regressed to infancy, or aged to the grave.
The same thing could happen to us then. And that's not cool. Alright, let's see what Sela's got to say. Hello.
Well, I suppose it was nice that Yar thought of me, but that doesn't change the fact that she was going to steal me away like a thief in the night. If she had truly cared, she would have stayed where she was. My father was not cruel or petty, at least not to me. He was hard because he needed to be. I thrived because of it.
Of course she did.
The Enterprise C survivors were surprisingly resilient. Tasha's notes are more sparse but seem to record a productive, if primitive, community. They mention a secondary site close by. If your Vulcan survived, there may be others, and they may be close.
No way. We should keep looking.
Over here! There's a path with recent footprints.
Okay. Where are my bridge officers? Do I need to bring them along?
I'm reading another anomaly, further down the path. Tanae might be there.
And some Tholians apparently. Right, let's just quickly check the bridge officer situation. It says on the map that they are here. There you go. Oh no, that's Sela and Daniels. It says on the map there. Oh, here they are. Hello guys. With me. Special children, you. Okay. Oh no, now I'm stuck. Oh. Help me. How did I get in here? I think I got in fine, so how I can't get out, I'm not sure. Okay, do I need to log out and back in again? Alright. Let's resolve this quickly. There we go. I am now unstuck. We used the classic /stuck command in chat. It worked. It was a bit weird. It kind of shifted me to the side a little bit, so it was stuck. I need to choose it like 3 times, but it eventually worked. It's fine. There we go. We're out. So, am I heading? No, not there yet. It's this one I'm going to. The Tholians. Oh, the spiders first. Indigenous life forms. They never survive long with me around, do they? Or any Starfleet officer, let's say. Not just me.
The Tanay anomaly and its allies must be purged.
The Tanay anomaly. Oh, right, yeah, because the Tholians don't like things that are out of space because of time travel. So I guess they're not fans of Tanay. Oh man, have I left Tarsi behind again?
That Tholian away team must have beamed down to investigate
Oops.
the anomalies.
It's not my fault she's stuck. I can't type in /Tarsi stuck, can I? Ooh, what's this? Ooh. He got attacked with lightning then.
This looks to be a well-worn path.
So I'm not doing anything with that. How come I'm shutting some down and not others?
Some recent footprints here, heading the other way. They might have run into Tholians.
Ooh, a cave. Oh man. Oh, is Tashiar going to be
Seems
alive?
your Vulcan passed this way recently. Perhaps the cavern mentioned Natasha's logs is nearby. We should follow the tracks.
They are headed towards those
Seems
rocks.
many of the refugees would be
These rocks.
alive if it weren't for the anomalies. I wonder how many are left now.
I'm detecting signs of recent habitation in this location.
Maybe we'll find more answers.
Is everybody getting a little bit excited? Is this just me?
This was some sort of dwelling up until a few months ago. If I'm reading this right, there was an explosion of tetrion particles here.
Ooh.
A fatal one, judging by the organic residue on the walls. No one's been living here since, according to these tricorder readings.
Understood. Let's keep searching. They may have left something behind. Ooh.
The anomalies are temporal in origin.
Wow.
I watched Richard wither and die before my eyes.
Oh.
An anomaly appeared, and moments later, he aged 100 years. We buried him this morning in the clearing. I never expected he and I would end this way. I miss him. Richard was a wonderful partner for these last decades, a good man. We built a wonderful life, despite it all. My only regret is that Sela never got to know how kind and brave Richard was. He'd have been such a wonderful stepfather.
Dude.
Tanay hasn't been seen in days. I'm worried she won't come back. I'm worried she will. I thought her strange behavior might be a degenerative Vulcan sickness, but she was answering questions before they were asked, and she's been close to every anomaly that's happened.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm jumping at shadows.
That's interesting.
The part of me that is still a security officer on the Enterprise doesn't think I am, though.
So Tanay is the problem.
This is Tanay. I have agreed to report the final words of Natasha Yar and to hold this log for the future. If there is one, if it isn't here already, What? No! Focus. Focus. Natasha Yar died of a fever. She wished for the story of the crew of the Enterprise C to be remembered. They were brave beyond expectation. She wished for her daughter to know that she was loved and that Natasha lived a long and happy life. But Natasha missed her, and she hoped her daughter's life was wonderful. Natasha requests that if this log is found, that this record be conveyed to Sela of Romulus and to the Federation. Do not come near me. End log.
A good way to end the log, I think. Right, let's see where this cave leads, Admiral. Today may be close by, and we need to find her before these anomalies get worse. Agreed, let's proceed through this cave and continue our search. So that was quite recently then, are we meant to believe? So we were only like a few weeks off actually finding Tasha Yar or something. That's crazy. Oh, the cave comes out the other side.
I think I see movement in the bushes. Tanae?
No? Which bushes?
Stop following me!
Oh, hello. Ooh, Tarsi. That was a big hit.
No, go away! I told you to stay away!
Come with me, we'll be able to fix everything.
I am dangerous. You should not be here. No one can be here. No! Not again!
Not again? What do you mean? The temporal anomaly's forming around her.
Not again!
Right?
There's a new anomaly forming.
Tholians!
How convenient. Oh wow, a lot of Tholians.
Purge the anomaly. Purge the contaminated.
Wow. That is a lot. I think we're okay. I think we're doing alright.
Tanae, the anomalies that have been occurring were caused by decades of temporal interference. Because of what happened with the Enterprise C, you exist in two places at once. We can fix this. You and your counterpart can be reintegrated. Your memories will be integrated as well, but the anomalies will stop.
What? Is that a thing? Never heard of that before. Okay, we can help you. Don't have to run anymore.
I see the logic in your presence here. I am anomalous. My presence here must be sufficiently reconciled to preserve the order of things. I presume you are here to accomplish this. Thus, I will go with you.
Such a quick turnaround. Alright, we'll fix this today. You don't have to hide any longer. Admiral, there's something you should see. I scanned the area for Tholians after the last attack. While I didn't find any, I picked up something else. Judging by these readings, I believe I found the remains of the Enterprise C crew. Understood. Let's confirm. Oh boy. Can you believe it? Natasha Yar. Wow. So now in Star Trek history, Natasha Yar has died 3 times. Right? Incredible. The gift that just keeps giving.
All this time, she was here. I believed she was dead. Tasha believed I might come looking for her. She believed it so strongly she left logs in case. Tanae held her logs for her. And now, she is truly dead.
Well, you think she is. Who knows? But I am sorry.
This place has led to some interesting revelations, shall we say? I think it best we leave before more Tholians show up.
Agreed. That's what's standing by, Admiral. We're ready to beam everyone up on your order. Let's do it. Let's just get out of here. But cool, that wraps up the whole Tanae storyline. And it kind of wraps up Tasha Yar's storyline, although that was already wrapped up. So it
Looks like we
re-wrapped it
beamed
up.
just in time.
I
Several
guess.
Tholian ships are on an attack vector.
Alright, red alert, let's do it.
We will do what you will not. We will repair time.
That's easy. Any more? Oh.
Something is happening. It's happening again. Another anomaly is forming.
Prepare for battle. It's not over yet. What is it? There's more Tholians. I hope something comes out of the anomaly. Probably just be more Terran Empire or something. Oh, there we go. The past tag. Hello. It wasn't our fault, alright? Please don't tell us off, Walker Texas Ranger. Admiral, we're being hailed by the USS Pastak. It's Admiral Tenay. What? That is to say, the Admiral Tenay from our timeline. But the Pastak's from the future. Oh, so he's like brought her here, maybe.
I see you found my displaced temporal counterpart. Well done.
Thank you, Admiral.
An operations team is standing by on this vessel to assist with her temporal reintegration. Please beam her aboard, and we will begin the process. It is possible that I may acquire a new set of memories as part of the process. A small price to pay to stabilize the timeline. As it has been said, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one.
Admiral, I also have Seela aboard.
I see. Having read the briefing from Starfleet Command, I find her presence here to be most logical, considering the situation.
Of course, she's agreed to go into custody now that the issue has been resolved.
Very well. I will take custody of Seela and deliver her to a secure facility once the reintegration procedure is complete. Beam her aboard with my temporal counterpart.
So I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong with that. And obviously, Seela's just going to be in prison now. No more storyline. That's her all finished, right? Yeah, as you wish. Let's do it.
It seems our journey is at a parting of the ways once more.
So it seems. Did you agree to place yourself into custody? You did agree to place yourself into custody, however.
I did, and I will. But I have a condition to my surrender.
You listed all your conditions before. Just bring it up with the Admiral. All decks are reported in, Admiral. We're ready to depart the system on your command. Alright? An undisclosed location. This looks like the prison we were in before.
Tell me about my mother.
Oh, was that Data? It was him that got the hologram, wasn't it? Sure, it was him that got the hologram when Tashiar died, right? Was that Data? Was that meant to be Data? Does he better come up again? If that's supposed to be Data and that's all we get to see of him, that is not a happy time. Right, okay. But that is Survivor done. Alright. That's Survivor. That moment, God, he better show up again.
The
right.
timeline is stabilizing. Anomaly counts are dropping, and our agents are reporting a decline in temporal aftershocks due to recent events. That's a good thing, by the way. The aftershocks of our recent discoveries on Pictet may take some time for Seela to resolve, however. I hope she's able to find a sense of peace and closure from what she's learned today. I'll be heading back to Temporal Command once we've fully integrated the two Tenays. Be seeing you.
Oh, that's quite cool, though. So Seela sort of does come around to things in the end and wants to know more about her mother. That's quite cool. That's nice. I like that. Okay, cool. And this is just another choice that I'm not really going to make much use of, I guess. Yeah, so I'll probably just go for the shield and put it on one of my bridge officers. I've already checked and they've all got the right weapons. Yeah, let's just do the shield. Cool. There you go. Oh, I'm at the Sol system. Apparently. Wait, where's the soul? Oh, there it is. All right. Cool. Okay, so that was Survivor. Man, I was really excited throughout that episode. I think I was just sort of building up suspense because I thought at one point I was going to get to see Tasha Yar. And was that a stupid thing to think? Because they didn't actually say exactly how long ago all those logs were made. But it had to be kind of recently because Tanae was still alive. Although Vulcans live quite a bit longer than humans, don't they? But still, it had to be kind of recently, right? I think. So I think I was within the right lines to think that you might actually meet Tasha Yar again, but no, she is actually dead this time. Third time lucky. And that's it. That is Survivor done. Wrapped up a few storylines, created a few storylines, and then wrapped them up, which I think is also quite good. In the next episode, we'll be moving on to Mirrors and Smoke. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, hope you are enjoying, and I hope you will enjoy. But by far, the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Star Trek Online.